everybody, we're here at the Friars with Mr. Dave Johnson. Thanks for being on the show.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Now, well, I want to talk about your show that you're doing now. You're doing a show about kids entertainers.
Yeah, it's a spoof on kids entertainers, and it's called Everybody Loves Johnson. And so basically it all started off with when I was doing my own TV show on Saturday mornings. I got a paper cut on the Magic Coloring Book. It was a live broadcast. Yanked my hand back, actually backhanded a kid. They had to go to commercial. They cut the show. I foreclosed on my beach house in Malibu, moved to the ghetto in Las Vegas, read hate mail for 3 years. I'm back with a brand new show. I'm just hoping everything goes right, and everything goes horribly, horribly wrong. So I don't know what to say. It's a
Great story. Basically, you punched a kid, and now you have your own show.
Yeah, well, it's the second coming for a show. Yes, it's kind of like the second coming. It's Easter, isn't it? It's coming Easter. Yes,
It is Easter. There's nothing I want to do on Easter than make fun of children.
and Easter.
And Easter, yes. Now, you started very young doing magic, yeah?
Yeah, I was about 4 years old and started doing magic. I'm from Modesto, California. I've been out here in Vegas about 7 years. Yeah, my whole life. It's been almost 25 years now. It's been a lot of fun.
Wow. Well, now, you opened, I used to watch him when I was a kid. You opened for Gallagher.
Well, yeah, I worked with Emmy. He kind of took me under his wing. We were with the Tuscany together, and worked there for about 4 months. It was a good time. He taught me a lot of stuff. Brought me in, treated me really well. It's a good guy.
That's awesome. Can you tell us a little story about, I mean, I would say doing magic throughout the years, there's got to be some major mishaps that happen once in a while, once in a blue moon. If it's somebody messes up your trick or something, is there something you can remember for us? We always love to hear some of those stories.
Yeah, so I was at a football game, and my buddy Nick is trying to get some women wrangled up for us. And so he says, here, my buddy Dave's a magician. He can levitate for you. So he tries to get a bunch of women and say, listen, just 2, that's it. When the word gets around, Magic Boy's going to levitate. This is back in high school. So then everybody goes
Magic Boy. That was your name in high school?
In high school, yeah. So then all the people, they go to the back of the concession stands, and they think it's going to be a levitation. But then all those people back there, it looks like a fight. So half the stadium clears out to behind the concession stands, ready for this fight to break out. And the cops come back, and they said, who's the ringleader of this thing? And I was like, it's me. And he's like, what's going on? I said, well, I was going to levitate. He's like, I don't care what you're going to do. Get these people the hell out of here. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. And then I almost got arrested for trespassing when I was trying to show John Travolta a card trick. There's been a few things that have happened throughout the time.
Trespassing, clocking kids. I don't know why you wouldn't want to see his show. Thanks for being on our show.
Thank you very much.
Dave Johnson, everybody. Check him out at the Onks Theater.
Yeah, that just happened. Go check out everybodylovesjohnson.com. You'll find it all there.
That's it. See you later. Hey, everybody. We're here at the Friars with Keith Lyle, which I'm sure you know from the movie The Hangover, which must have been just a blast to be a part of that.
Absolutely. It was wonderful. The cast was great, and the director, Todd Phillips, was a wonderful guy, and it was just a blessing to have the experience.
Well, I mean, just to get that kind of break as an artist in such a movie, I would think, has now given you the opportunity to really do more of what you love.
It has. I've been able to do a lot more local commercials and stand-up. It really, you get to say you were in The Hangover, and then people are like, you were? I'm like, yeah, I was the blackjack dealer. Don't you remember? Change only 10,000. They're like, yeah. All right. Now I remember. Hangover, okay. I'll watch for you.
Doesn't seem like that works with the ladies very well.
Not at all. Not at all. They're like, oh, did you get to meet Bradley Cooper? They're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, this is the hand that touched his. He said I could use it to touch yours.
It's a family show. Now, you've now created your own show here in Vegas, the High Rollers of Comedy, yeah?
Yeah, we do the Tuesday nights at Aliante Station, which is a local casino. We do the High Rollers of Comedy Club. We bring in a touring comic to come in and do a show, free show, doesn't cost anything, no drink minimum. Great for the locals, and then we take a local comic and put him up as a feature act. So a local comic gets to work with a headliner, and it's for a lot of them, it's their first time, a lot of first-time paid gigs for the feature acts, and it's the first time they get to interact and work on the same stage with a headliner, and it's kind of a cool little deal we got going.
Really kind of created an environment for comics to kind of just work together for the first time, you know, especially up-and-comers, which is really great.
Yeah, as a young comic, you kind of want to have that experience. I've been fortunate to have a guy named Don Barnhart kind of take me under his wing a little bit and help me out.
Who?
I'm just going to throw names out there.
No, Don's gonna kill me for that.
Yeah, just throw names out there. Name dropper, star, effer, you know.
So I'm sorry, I had to mess with Don, but yeah. So you were saying Don.
Yeah, and you know, I kind of pay it forward a little bit. I've had just this great opportunity, and if you have ever met Don Barnhart, you would know that he had an opportunity like that too. So we just all kind of pay it forward a little bit. It's kind of the deal. So.
Right on, man. Well, thanks for coming by.
Oh, my pleasure.
And if they want to see you on Tuesdays, where do they go?
They go to Aliante Station in North Las Vegas to come see me. FunnyKeithLyle.com, and I got like a bunch of Twitter followers at FunnyKeithLyle.
You're awesome.
Thank you. No, you're awesome.
No, you're awesome.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
I'm awesome.
He is awesome.
Hey there, everybody. I'm here with one of the creepiest guys in the business, Charlie the Cheese.
That's me. I'm Charlie the Cheese.
You are Charlie the Cheese. Now, you're most famous for the other night. We were all sitting around and we were all checking out the chicks, but you found one of the oddest 85-year-old women in, and I swear to God, I'm not making any of this up right now, in sequins and fishnets, and you made her your lady.
I did indeed. And quite a lady she was.
This show is taking the wrongest turn right now. Now, besides that being absolutely true, you do the funny yourself, yes?
Yeah, I do. I haven't been doing it for very long, but I've taken a liking to it as it will. Yeah.
You're so pleasant and creepy. No, but you have, and you've been talking to me about this. We've been doing the Tropicana together this week, and you've really, I can see that you have a love of stand-up, and that the one thing that I like about you is you're not rushing. A lot of comics are like, I want to be famous, I want to be on stage. You kind of are just going, you know what, I really want to kind of take this all in, find myself as a comic, and go at it. Are you finding that the comics are receptive back to that, or you find that it's heartbreaking into everything?
Oh, no, not at all. Every comic that I've talked to, including yourself, has been nothing but nice, nothing but supportive.
Because we're afraid of you.
Well, you have to be. Like with a beard like this, like you don't know how much hair is really here. I could strangle you.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so gross. So everybody's been pretty nurturing and helpful.
Everybody. Yourself, Mike Marino, who's also playing at the Tropicana this week. Brad Garrett, the club that you guys are playing at.
Brad is so gracious. He seems like somebody that's constantly just a happy person and not fake about it, and so nurturing to comics.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Every comic that goes in there, I'm sure you got the text when you got into town.
I did. I mean, I don't want to make this all about Brad, but I mean, the man actually took the time to text me before my first show and say, hey, Brett, have a great show, anything you need. And I had never even met the man.
Yeah. That's how he rolls, and that's the kind of people that I'm learning from.
That's awesome.
Yeah, awesome. You take what you need and you throw the rest away.
Well, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Where's your creepy old lady?
I don't know. Is she here?
I don't know. Go find her.
I will. Thanks.
See you later.